This is the premiere performance of Still Standing Up. All the comedians in Still Standing Up know that humor is generational. What's funny to a 20-something is probably not funny to a senior citizen, and vice versa. Still Standing Up was formed by senior comedians with years and years and years of experience to provide humor to mature adults. Our humor is topical, clever, and focused on senior issues and experiences. One warning, you should check to see that your medical insurance supplement covers butt replacement surgery, because we are sure you'll laugh your ass off.
Okay, I gotta tell the story because I gotta share the pain. Most of you women can relate to this, right, ladies? Your prostates, huh? Right? Just checking to see if you're awake. Oh, there's one in the back. That's a letter writer, no doubt. Yeah, I do get letters, and I do like the letters. I love hate mail. I like it when it's specific. A couple of weeks ago, I got a car bomb death threat. No, that was great. That was great, because my 17-year-old, likes to turn a little coin on the side, because, well, when I got that threat, that's when I give him a $1 to start my car in the morning, so... Fills me with horror just thinking about it. Dave, it's time for that check. Turn around, drop your trousers, bend over. My doctor positions artifacts in his office in such a fashion I am looking straight ahead at a tiny vanity mirror on his desk so I can see my face. My senses are so acute at that moment, I could hear a dime drop in Yuma. I'm listening, and I hear his finger hit the Vaseline jar. It sounded like Shamu hitting the water at SeaWorld. Like, then I heard the theme to Jaws. Don't you let you know you're going to have fun whenever your doctor says, you're going to feel a little pressure. Just that tone of voice, you're going to feel a little pressure. That's the tone of voice I use during sex now at my age. 64, honey? You're going to feel a little pressure. And then we'll have what I call the Jewish orgasm. This is me. I know you all want to hear this. Meh. Yeah. It's a nice code word in our house. I'll walk past my wife and say, hey, honey, meh? Actually, because I'm Irish, we have our own brand of foreplay. I bet you want to know my secret. Here it is. Hey, baby, I showered! So, my doctor's magic digit enters the zone. He begins to search for the prostate gland. Sweat is pouring down my face. I'm clutching my ankles for everything I've got, gritting my teeth. And then I look in the mirror and I see my face again. And I realize I have the same expression on my face that my cat has when he's in the litter box. I don't know what I'm thinking. His finger's crooked. I'm thinking thinking I can escape the man by slowly waddling away, not realizing his chair is on wheels. Followed me out of the office, we went down Grant Road. Hi, honey, yeah, I'm at the doctor. All good. Where's the couple? Right? The couple with this man wearing the American Pickers costume. Bring your girl, man. Come on, partner. Bring your girl. Come on. These people are in the age group where they could die before the show's over. So come on. Take the Suntran bus. Hurry up. Clock's ticking. All right. We know who's the fastest one in the family. Well, really nice of you to bring Granddad along. Really kind of you. When does he have to be back to the home? Gee, man. All right. I'm going to draw you first. What is your name?
Erica.
Erica. Wow, that's probably what won you, right? When you first met her? Pretty much. You said, what's your name? She said, Erica. That's a great name.
Thank you.
I mean, probably said, my name's Gertrude. You bye. Erica. Well, here's a keepsake portrait I'm going to render that you can use for your Christmas greeting. Where's you, Erica? You're a lovely woman, you. So cheerful, so full of life and zest, alcohol and Prozac. Man. Yeah, that's your friend. There's that cheerful smile. Well, tell me, how did you dear children meet? Was it in school? What was he teaching?
No. We actually met at a bar, Margarita Bay,
Really?
because I was singing karaoke with Sue.
Really?
Yes. That's where we met.
And what was his introductory line? He's looking at you like, you better get this right.
Actually, it was me.
Oh, it was you!
Me.
You harlot! That was for the Presbyterian pastor.
He had his cowboy hat on. And...
Oh, and you wanted to see what was under the hat?
No, he kind of looks like Sam Elliott. I mean, this was 10 years ago.
Dude, I'm sorry, man. I know how that hurts, buddy. 10 years ago, and she's still whipping you, man.
We have a saying now.
What you saying?
He's my lord and master, but I'm the boss.
Wow, really?
We're together 24/7. We own a business and we're hardly ever apart.
Oh, really? Hey, if you're able to, stop in at Fascinations. They're great. These guys. Great counter service. You don't want this one, because when you get the batteries going, it's green. It looks like one of them saguaros. Oh, here they are. The eyes of romance. Here they are. Look this way. Sir. What is your boy toy's name, Erica?
Greg.
Greg. Erica and Greg all went together forever. Okay. Last but not least, the eyes. The windows to the soul. The eyes of insight, romance, character, integrity, fortitude, and love. I love the way Greg's looking at me like, that's it? I mean, like this, Greg. I have an idea of how your marriage works. Oh, yeah. Take that home. Greg and Erica. Nice to meet you, Greg. Oh, you are welcome, kids. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming out to this AARP rally.
Oh, yeah. And I was always short. I mean, you can tell I was always short. I went to a tough middle school. I went to a middle school, and I had to try and be tough. And I would wear these skin-tight black Levi's and slick back my hair, and I had these pointed leather shoes, and I was 4'6". I didn't look tough. I looked like a cross between Elvis and a Keebler. And then I put a toothpick in my mouth like that would help. Toothpicks didn't make me look tough. I looked like an appetizer. And even the school, she decides the school. My kids are going to Sal Point. Sal Point, I'm a Jew. My kids going to Sal Point? But they take all denominations there. 10s, 20s, 100s. They don't care. They don't care. Oh, man. Yeah, and then, the religion thing was interesting. Because I am Jewish, she's not. And this time of year, it was real interesting for my kids because Christmas is so much easier than Hanukkah. Christmas, one day. Give your kid a present, one day, that's it. Hanukkah, 8 nights. You gotta give your kid a present all night, rich or poor. You gotta give your kid a present all 8 nights. My parents didn't have a lot of money. They didn't have a ton of dough, but they knew that they had to honor that. I can still remember being 9 years old. I'm so excited. It's the first night of Hanukkah, and I open my present, and there inside is G.I. Joe's head. I kind of knew what the next 7 nights were going to be bringing. So now they were growing up, they walk around the house, they're confused, they're singing Oy Vey Maria. But I do have advice on how to have a long marriage, because 34 years is a pretty good run. I'll tell you one thing, this is sort of a simple one, never cheat on your wife. Huh? Is that an easy one? And I'll tell you something. I've got this beautiful woman that I'm married to, and the idea of being with another woman in bed and disappointing her too. I can't do it. And I would disappoint her. I am boring in bed. I masturbate, my hand falls asleep. Okay? I am a bad lover. I have to fantasize that I'm somebody else.
Keep laughing here, I have come to, we're all growing older, right? I mean, there's no alternative really. I'm embracing it. I mean, I used to color my hair, used to dye my hair, cover up the gray, and I decided to stop doing that. I figured for one thing, I should embrace my years of experience, my wisdom, and secondly, I wasn't fooling anybody. But let me tell you this. You're probably curious. I never dyed my my downstairs carpet, right? Because I just always figured that, a little gray on the sides made my weenie look distinguished. Am I right, ladies? But there's so many special things like this, events and services for older folks, for senior citizens. Did you guys hear that down in Green Valley they put up an amusement park strictly for senior citizens? You hear about this? Older folks down in Green? Yeah. Yeah, it's really great. It's a lot like Disneyland, but instead of those spinning teacups, they just take your medication away for the day. That was fun. Let's do it again. That was great. I love that. Yeah, amusement park for senior citizens. It's called Dentureland. And they don't have a tunnel of love. They have a tunnel of, are you kidding me? What?
Yeah, it's a crazy thing. That dresser, speaking of the dresser, I mean, I keep my bras in there. Of course, it's a bedroom dresser, what it's for. But I went in there tonight, and seriously, tonight is the first time I noticed. I pulled out a bra that was gray, and I looked at them all, and they're gray. Now this, I figured out, is what happens after you wash them 100 times. Anybody? You haven't had this experience? Well, I'm telling you. Some of you may not know, because I know some of you are still being cute. You buy those fancy bras for someone else to take off. Am I right? I see you blushing over there, Blondie. You can't fool me. Yeah, I know what that's like. Yeah, but mine are like, I looked at them, like, I'm a very tidy person, and they're lined up like tree rings. And I could see how old they were. And then it dawned on me, this is probably everything I'm going to know ever about 50 Shades of Grey. It's right here in my drawer, right? But two things about that I've discovered. One thing is, it's on Costco. When are they ever going to put bras and underwear on those tables on the way to the snacks, right? But the second thing is this. When did we put those on again? When did we start wearing bras? We burned them for a reason. And it was, right, thank you. And it was a lot of fun, turning our girls out to the fresh air. It was lovely. Hey, eyes are up here. Now, I know it was a burden for those of you who actually had bosoms. I'm real sorry about that. Isn't it enough that you got all the boys? I never knew I had boobs until they started to sag.
My first wife divorced me. She said I was, I know. Why? I know, it's not a big deal anymore, right? But she did, and she said it was because I was old and boring. And I kind of dispute the boring part, but the old part, she was kind of right. But I didn't like the experience. So when it came to having a second wife, I came up with a better plan. I married an archaeologist. I figured the older I got, the more interested she would be in me. I have terrible arthritis. Every part of my body is stiff, except the part I would like to be stiff. Twice a week.